Hey folks, welcome back. You're with PewterCityJim, and we're going to go ahead and carry on with our playthrough of Pokemon Sword today. We're going to spin around in place for a ridiculously long time. Look at him go. He's a spinning machine. Cha! Alright, so we are carrying on with our playthrough as Troy today. Troy doesn't really care much for animal-based Pokemon, so the team is a bunch of objects. We got an ice cream. We've got a blob of cream. We've got a giant pile of trash. We got a lawnmower. We have a chandelier. And we have a UFO/magnets. These are the tools with which I will reshape Galar's future. So you may be able to tell from the audio quality, but I forgot to turn on the microphone when I was doing the initial recording of this, so I'm doing voiceover. Well, if it isn't Troy and Hop, it's a real shame the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match, and then something like this has to happen. And Chairman Rose thinking the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future? It all seems a bit mad if you ask me. I can't follow at all how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm off to help my brother. And he's gone. That Hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? The key thing is that no one's been harmed. We gym leaders work together within the city, with the city's Pokemon, and we got everyone evacuated. And you're fixing to help the champion to save everyone in the Galar region? Of course I am. Our greatest ever champion and the greatest ever challenger, all teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, like I said, I'm doing voiceover. Hopefully it's still entertaining for you guys. Oh, Liana. Gym Challenger, you must help me. I mean, please help me. My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Raihan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant would collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently the energy emitted from his body is what causes Dynamaxing. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to get to him. I've enlisted the help of the champion's younger brother too, but who knows what's going on. So, here comes Troy to fix everybody else's messes. I just wanted to challenge the gym. Yeah, nothing out on the pitch that we can do, so let's go ahead and head for that elevator. We're in the energy plant. Look at this, it's beautiful. What's going on, Hop? What's the scoop, buddy? What is all this? We need to help Lee. Okay. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Stopping the darkest day. Pardon? What are you talking about? There's nothing to stop now. We've already brought about the darkest day. Or should I say the ultimate Pokemon, Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that I am doing something terrible. I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That's why we've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock. That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand, I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. Alright, Chairman Rose, let's go. Escavalier. So that's a Steel and Bug type, not the greatest matchup for poor Yuri here. But you know what, let's try and make it work, shall we? We're a little bit over-leveled. Try setting up first. ahead. That's going to hurt. And it did. It definitely did. Ice Body is going to heal us, but not by enough. And it's going to also hurt Escavalier, but also not really by enough. Blizzard, let's go. Our most powerful attack, and it does next to nothing. You're pretty tough. Yes, entirely too tough. Don't you think that's unfair? Yeah. Poor Yuri. So, Escavalier buffeted by the hail again. Let's go ahead and bring out Mushishi, because this thing is going to have extra weaknesses to fire. But first, let's go ahead and make sure that Yuri is healed up. I don't want anybody missing out on XP if I can avoid it. Drill Run is, of course, a ground-type attack, so that hurts us quite a bit. And also, we are not immune to hail. Alright. Fire Spin. Let's go. And it missed. Because Fire Spin is just, it misses a lot. And, of course, the hail. Hoisted by our own petard. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring out Macross, because you've annoyed us that much, Chairman Rose. You get the ace. The ace of space. Because it's a UFO. Now, Drill Run is also going to hurt Macross quite a bit. And in fact, it's a 4 times weakness, so... But really, we just don't have a team that is super well set up against Steel types, which is primarily what he uses. So, you know, that's a problem. But we got Discharge. Discharge is going to knock Escavalier out. Quite a bit of XP. I like that. Alright, Ferrothorn. We absolutely will switch Pokemon. We're going to go for Mushishi. Let's see if we can get Fire Spin to hit this time. I like Ferrothorn. It is a really fun little Pokemon to play with. Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet, it's like, don't touch it. Don't you touch it. It will harm you severely. But in this case, we roasted it. Served it with a nice little béarnaise sauce. Berserker. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch, I guess. See, the thing about Berserker is that it has, like, Night Slash and stuff, so it's just kind of like, I don't know if I want to stay in with my Ghost type. So we'll bring out Kotonoha. You know, we're a little bit higher level, but we have Ghost-type attacks, which are not going to be resisted. They're not super effective, but not going to be resisted, so that's fine. Doesn't do nearly as much as I'd like. Of course, the Ghost-type attacks on this Rotom form are not Stab, because it doesn't have the Ghost typing. It's a Grass Electric. A real power plant, if you will. Alright, Hex again. Look at that beautiful egg in the background. I wonder if it looked like one of the silver raid eggs from Pokemon GO before it hatched. I wouldn't be surprised. So close! So close. Yeah, alright. Goodbye, Kotonoha. Sorry, buddy. Let's go ahead and bring out Mushishi again. Hopefully we're faster and we can get off an attack. Doesn't really matter which one at this point. We don't even need to worry about it being super effective. All we need Well, first of all, I guess we're gonna have to revive Kotonoha, because again, I don't want anybody to miss out on XP. And Shadow Claw. But not enough to kill us. So could have probably just stayed in with Mushishi to begin with, but I didn't know that at the time. Literally any attack at this point. Okay, that's Berserker down. Everybody, wow, bunch of people leveling up. We got 3 level ups all in one go. Cling Clang. Such a cool Pokemon design. Easily my favorite Steel type, and I know that that is an unpopular opinion, but I love it. So we're going for passive damage on this one, because Cling Clang obviously fairly bulky. It's got Assurance, which is not a super effective move, and not a stab move. Well, I mean, it is a super effective move, sorry, but it's not a stab move from Cling Clang, and it's, you know, its attacking stats for that move are not super great. So we're just gonna go ahead and let the burn and the vortex take it out. Done. Alright. And another couple level ups. I will take it. Okay, Copper so this is his ace. And obviously that's gonna spell trouble because he's going to Gigantamax it, right? So who are we gonna bring out to compensate? Absolutely no one. We're gonna stay in with Mushishi. That's such a neat looking Pokemon. Not one that I've ever used though. We're just going all in with Mushishi. It's like, come on, you can do it. You can take him. I know you can. You're evolved. You've got the expert belt. You're a higher level. There's absolutely no reason that you can't do this. I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard you'll be speechless. Doom. This thing is so big it's clipping into the floor. But we got the max flare, right? So, absolutely dominating. The sunlight turned harsh. Boom. Copperaja. Beautiful. He's laughing. Little clap. I'd forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. Yeah. Yeah. Most impressive, Troy. He's the kind of guy that kind of rests on his laurels. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two, and I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor coming to rescue a princess from a dragon. I do tend to ramble on, I know. I love to make speeches, but I can't stop talking now. I think the champion should have captured Eternatus. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be going too, Hop. I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Go on now, both of you. Go see how our champion is doing. Discouraged? You don't get it, do you, Chairman? Neither me nor my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized. See, and that's the thing with Chairman Rose. He's a narcissist. He believes that he's the only person that can solve the... look at this egg. It's so beautiful. He's the only one that can solve the energy crisis. It's his way or the highway. But, you know, he doesn't... When he says that it's been so long since he's battled, it's like, you know, he got to a certain point and then he gave up on that. And he started working on this power crisis. Alright, Troy, I'm ready for anything. Are you? No, give me a moment. I need to heal. So, you know, he worked on this power crisis thing. Believes that he's the only one that can do it. And it's just kind of like, He's an interesting villain. I actually really like him, honestly, as a villain. Not my favorite Pokemon villain, but, you know, he has layers to him, and I feel like that often gets overlooked. Alright, Troy, I'm ready for anything. Are you? Of course. Wouldn't expect anything less from my rival. Now, come on, we've got to go help Lee. So we took the lift. We're going up the stairs. Look at the color palette in this place. It's gorgeous. Purples and magentas. And oh my goodness. So keep in mind, guys, that Troy, being someone who is kind of afraid of animal-based Pokemon, right? He faced his fears a little bit with Cubfu. But it's crazy to go from a teeny tiny teddy bear to a building-sized dragon skeleton monster man. So, you know, this is not a great day for him. He's not having a great time. Seems like the power of Eternatus was keeping my team from Dynamaxing, but we've had a champion time. Charizard and the rest of my champion team members have really worn Eternatus down. Now, if I can simply catch it in a Pokeball, we should be able to get this madness under control. Then everything will be back to normal. So watch this. It's gonna be a real champion catch. Lee, you don't have to say champion about everything. It's fine. Lee gets breakfast. These are champion eggs. Everyone's excited. Everyone's happy. I don't know why he used a regular Pokeball. That seems like a rookie mistake. Charizard. A real Piccolo move right there. And Eternatus says, no, you didn't catch me, and in fact, I'm kind of annoyed. Alright, let's battle. So, Eternatus being a dragon type, I think Yuri is definitely the play here. And let's set up with Hail. Oh, that's right, Flamethrower. Ouch, my face, says Yuri twice. So, maybe shouldn't have gone for the setup. Should have just gone straight into the Icy Wind to slow it down. But we live and learn, right? And we've done some damage. And we heal some HP. And maybe it won't use Flamethrower on the next turn. Possibly. Yeah, let's go ahead and Icy Wind it. Try and slow it down a little bit. Cross Poison. So it didn't use Flamethrower, that's good, right? We actually managed to stay in for a whole extra turn, and we're just going to go ahead and Icy Wind it, slow it down. Did a fair amount of damage. And we dropped the speed. And we got a little bit of health back. So hopefully, on the next attack, we get to knock it out. Managed to stay in with 16 HP, Blizzard. Because it never misses when Hail is up, so it seems like the perfect attack to use here in this situation. Troy's like, oh goodness, it nearly touched me. And Eternatus is like, this isn't even my final form! Kaboom! So, rocks are flying, the sky is turning purple. Basically, this is a Mega Raid den, and then you've got this giant spiraled up thing in the sky. Look at that! What a monster. What an absolute monster. It's like Troy is just having a real bad day, despite the fact that he's smiling. Now, one cool thing that I noticed about this that I'd never seen before. Wow, it's huge. Let's take it on together, Troy. Yes, Hop, that was implied. One thing that I never noticed before is the flashes of Galar that you get in the background. The first time I did this, actually the only other time that I've done this, because I played through this game twice, but my second playthrough I didn't get this far. I never noticed that. And I think it was because I was mostly playing it in handheld mode on the small screen, but being that I'm recording this, better for me to do it on the TV, right? Yeah, let's just go for Blizzard. I forgot, we found the Sword and Shield and the Slumbering Weald. Yeah, because our attacks are not working. Boo. You've got these beautiful little shots of Galar in the background. Troy, use the sword. It might be old and rusted, but there's got to be some use to it. Leave it to me. So, one thing I found kind of interesting is these two little islands here. They do look like islands, but you could also kind of see them as burial cairns. Which is kind of a, a way to mark a grave. Traditionally, it's got you put piles of stones, and I could kind of see, especially if the water line rises and recedes, depositing sediment on there. I could kind of see those being like little burial cairns in a way. They got flowers growing on them. That's nice. Boom. Who let the dogs out indeed? I must confess it was I. And also Hop. So we got some magical flying weapons. So I kind of feel like this is, I know they're technically form shifts, but it reminds me so much of Mega Evolution. There's no Mega Ring involved, no Mega Stone, but, object-based, temporary form change like this, it just makes me think of Mega Evolution in a way. Alright. So now not only does Troy have to deal with giant sky dragon, he also has two giant wolves hanging out nearby, so he's probably, again, having a bad day. But now we can just, we can attack full on. Let's go. Everybody's getting damaged by hail. I apologize in advance. I don't know why it raised my attack. Like, special attack, please. That's a giant light screen. Alright, Max Flare. It's just like, oh goodness, that hurt me. I mean, if it wasn't for the light screen, we would be done. Like, that would have been a one-shot, for sure. Okay, we got double edge from Hop. Thank you, Hop. Your contribution has been noted. Hey, it looks like we can use our moves now, thanks to Zacian and Zamazenta, that is. Right? If it wasn't for them, we would still be stuck. Everybody else getting damaged by hail. Ice Body's healing us up. And a little Stone Side flash in the background there. Look at these moves. My goodness. That's just so amazing looking. Bam off the bash. I love it. I wonder, I haven't seen anybody hack those moves onto other Pokemon yet. Yeah, I love watching that when, you know, somebody takes a, please don't hit Yuri, yeah. When someone takes a signature move and gives it to something else. Like, I saw one recently where somebody hacked a ridiculous Z move onto a Skitty. Blizzard really just didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. I was just kind of like, maybe I should have just gone with Icy Wind to slow it down, you know? Help everybody out. We got Behemoth Blade again. Behemoth? I don't know how to pronounce it. I have the reader's curse. I know many, many words, but only from text. So I don't know how to say them out loud with my words, mouth, voice. So, yeah, but somebody hacked like a ridiculous Z move onto a Skitty, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And Yuri goes down. Poor Yuri. Double Edge. Really doesn't do a huge amount. It's okay. Now at this point, I was like, oh yeah, let's bring out Mushishi because, you know, why not? If it uses Flamethrower, we get our special attack boosted, so... And it's time to revive. Bring back Yuri. Of course, that means that we don't get the finishing blow, but it doesn't matter because, you know, we don't get any extra XP for that or anything. And one more attack will do it. Behemoth Bash. You know, I should have bought out Mew Mew, now that I think about it. Look at that. Boom! This is it. Hurry, Troy. Try to catch a turn to the snail. I don't know why Hop doesn't try. Why is he just like, oh yeah, you do it, you do it. And it's like, well, I mean, you could do it too, buddy. You know. This would be an amazing Pokemon to add to your gym challenge team for next year. But I use the Luxury Ball because I like for, you know, my legendaries to live in luxury where possible. Luxury Ball is just such a beautiful ball to get nervousness on my face. Like, do I really want to catch this thing? Thump. Lucky it didn't, like, crash down through the roof. It's like, yeah, I caught it, but it's, you know, 15 floors below. Done. Hop looks so happy. And now the sky... Oh, I think those are the wishing stars, like, dispersing throughout the region. I've got these giant wolves howling right next to me. And the sky clears for a beautiful day. Yep, blue skies. Back in Winden. 3 days later. In this fancy hotel. Hopefully they gave me, like, free spa coupons or something. So Chairman Rose turned himself in then. Never thought I'd live to see the day. He awoke Eternatus and nearly caused a catastrophe for the entire region. You reap what you sow, I say. I don't know about you, but I slept like the dead. Everyone's still talking about what happened, but at least things are back to normal now. We really did defeat Eternatus together with Zamazenta and Zacian. And still Lee's, well, he's being Lee, insisting on having a championship match with you today. It's a bit much, isn't it? You sure you're up for it? I'm not even too sure about him. He was out cold and hurt pretty badly himself during all that mess. I do understand how he feels, though. Feels like I've been waiting forever to get to see you and him face off in a serious match, so come on. The match will be at Wyndham Stadium. Where else? No, I want to have it in Postwick. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I'm very much looking forward to catching you in the next episode. But until then, take care. Bye.